And we're live. Code is here first today. Michael, what's up? Let's see what we got here. I'm going to get the first pick today because I'm going to test out this joystick that I just got.
Buckle up, bonehead, because you're going for a ride.
Nico, Pierre. Mark. Shawario. So the queue is open. Hard Hat Mac. What is that? Do I know that one? Must be, is it Hard Head? The one that says Hard Head right there? No. Okay. Is it a homebrew? So I was at a yard sale today. And I got two of these. They had two of these. They're called Point Master joysticks. I have tried them out earlier today just to see how they work. And it's a mixed bag.
Like, oh my god, a cow, and we're gonna move.
When I play Miss Pac-Man, this thing's amazing. It's really darn good. When I played Hero, that was the first game I played. Awful. Disaster. I tried it with Centipede. Awful. Disaster. Miss Pac-Man was amazing. When I tried it with regular Pac-Man, amazing. So maze games, yes. I think everything else, not so great with this one. Even Asteroids, no good. I'll probably switch over to the one of these other controllers. So we're gonna start out with Miss Pac-Man, and we're gonna give this a good test. You're adding Pac-Man. So you think you got the wrong console, huh? I'll look through the list just to see. If you have the wrong console, what would you like in place of that one, Code, since you're going to be kind of first? Why does everybody always do that? Why does everybody always click leave when you haven't let me give you an alternate yet? I wish you'd do the alternate, then leave. Not leave and then do the alternate. Because then, not just you, but other people too. Because some people, they might be fourth or fifth in line, and there's still 4 or 5 people after them, and they'll leave it when then I don't know where they're in place. I know what place you're in, but I wish people would just give me the alternate in chat. Just type it out. Am I good at platformers? Not really. But I don't hate them. You got a Nintendo Switch today. The new one or the old one? I have the old one because I just bought it a couple months ago. And I switched to... Jeez. And I had some games that I want to play on it eventually. But with all the other games that we're playing, who knows when I'll ever get to it. Like, should I just sell it again? I don't know. It'd take me like a year just to get to it. Wind Waker? I don't even know what games are going to be on the Switch 2. You know, I don't even know what games are going to be. We need to make us a rule book. You don't need a rule book. I have said it a million times, though, that I say, do you want an alternate? And instead of answering me, they just take their game out of the queue when they were probably next in line or close to next in line. And I'm like, what are you doing? For this joystick, or for how much did he pay for the Switch 2? I'm starting over. Uh-oh. Oh, get out. Unlike regular Pac-Man, the ghosts don't always leave the box and go to the left. They can sometimes leave the box and go to the right. So what game did you want? You said? Did you say Joust? Is that what you said? Oh, you got me. Well, I'd say even if there isn't a lot of games on the Switch 2 yet, I bet there will be, because it's going to be Nintendo's flagship console. They'll put things on it. Did Code tell me what his replacement was? Was it Joust? Okay, this joystick isn't perfect. I am making mistakes. So I'm probably going to retire this thing here in a second. Maybe. It is kind of good, though, but I've been making mistakes, but it could just be my own fault. These mistakes could just be my own fault. No, maybe not. I just ate all the dots around that. Ooh, look at that. Dang it. Oops, I did it again. Ugh. I am out of power pellets. Oops, I did it again? Is that what you're referring to?
sold over 2,000 world records.
Oh, messed up. Okay. So what's my personal best on this? I don't know. Let's look it up. So I have mixed opinions. I think that does pretty darn good. But it did make some mistakes. I don't know if it's really quick around the corners as well as it could be. What was the score again?
They said there's been 10 billion games played.
Where'd it
How
go?
are you going to do it?
It was there.
Because I'm Billy Mitchell.
Every single game, there it goes. I always open the book and then it's gone. We have an improvement though. See, I think that's a pretty good port actually compared to what they did with their Pac-Man port, you know? Compared to the Pac-Man port, that's an amazing port, you know? Basic math? Oh, come on. Oh, boy. Is Code still here? I hope he wasn't thinking I was yelling at him. But he requested Joust, so Joust it is. But actually, what was the game that he was wanting? He said it wasn't a homebrew, so...
Hey, guys. Oh, big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.
Wanted to check a couple things first, just to make sure. Okay, Joust it is. You may be making that vid all day. What's up, games are? Let's start over. That was terrible. Well, I did it again. Man, I can't do anything right. The second one gets me every time.
When that barrier comes in our road, we're going to figure out, we're going to either jump over it, we got to figure out how to get around it, dig under it, or smash through it.
Where's he going? Oh, and I still run into him. Oh, God. I was about to say, they kind of have like maybe a fixed pattern with their flying, maybe? But then I still suck, though. Whoa, though, I forgot about the lava.
You are nothing but normal!
Even the eggs have like this weird pattern. Can I touch that thing? I don't know if I can. Do I just avoid it, or can I jump on it too? I already forgot. Does anybody know the answer to that? I'm taking too long, I guess. I think it got me. And it's game over. Summer games? I think so, but I'm not sure. Did you just say the word McKay's? What is your McKay's? May you explain it to me, what kind of store it is? And what state you're in? Summer games. I believe summer games, one of them you're bouncing like a hacky sack. And I think there might be a BMX bike in another one. Just in case you were wanting to know. You can't kill the pterodactyl. Tell me about your McKays. Do they sell books and music and video games and records? I know there's two different forms of McKays. The story I heard is that the ones that we had were the husband, and then the wife split off and did her own, and also called something McKays. And hers are similar but a little different. I think I don't know where the main store started out on our brand that when I lived in Tennessee, but they had one in Knoxville, which could have been the first one. And they had Nashville, which I never been to, and one in Chattanooga. I did go to that one once. I can't remember if the one in North Carolina is the same one or not. Okay, basic math. Can I even be done with a regular controller, or do we need a keyboard controller? Wow, they had that there? Wow. The one I went to, they probably started raising their prices. I remember I got a 3DO for like, what, 50, 60 bucks one time, I think. I'll have to go back to my old YouTube videos. I have a lot of old pickup videos from my times going to McKay's in the early 2010s. I got a 3DO there once, probably a... Who knows what I got there. Maybe I got a Sega CD there. I can't remember. Maybe a 32X. I can't remember where I got all my stuff from. I know I got a Game Boy, not a Game Boy, a Virtual Boy there one time. Yeah, I do know there was a McKay's in North Carolina, but I can't remember if it was associated with this brand of McKay's or if it was another McKay's. Yay! Da-da-da-da-da. What if we guess wrong? Travis has put me on the spot. Travis has put me on the spot. I think this is more basic math than math and math fun, at least, anyway. And we're gonna call it there. I know Michael Hayes was just being a smart aleck by submitting that. There was a prototype Wheel of Fortune. Could it be in the unreleased folder? Or did it not even make that far? Maybe it never even made that far. Ain't no memory for Vanna White. I have no memory of this place. Ouch, my feelings. Would you like to replace that pick with another pick, Michael Hayes? So you don't have to make me feel bad. And where did Code go? He did. I hope I didn't think I was mad at him for taking his game out of the queue. He kind of disappeared after that. I did just quote Gandalf. Bobby's going home. Where am I going to find that at? I can't recall ever seeing that. This must be it here. Not that one. Let's try this one. Oh boy. Is that a PAL game? It's a PAL game, huh? Let's see if there's an NTC version. Yes, there is. I have a folder of NTSC versions of PAL games. Ah. Thought I was free. Dang killer butterflies. Well, the butterfly can get me from up there too. Well, how do I duck? I guess I can't duck. Imagine the embarrassment of dying from a butterfly. Oh, I can't go over that water fountain either. Should I give it one more shot? Oop, ninja. Wait, is this the same scene but two different looking animals? So the game has variety in their enemies? That's gonna be tricky. Did we make it home? I feel accomplished. We just made it home. I wish you could duck. But no. Okay. The Venetian blind effect, I've heard of that. Atari had more colors. Atari probably had more colors, but the colors are kind of, I would call blandish. You know, a lot of times they're not as bright. Because I used to have an argument over, people would say Demon Attack on the 2600 was more colorful than Demon Attack on the Intellivision. But I guess there's a different definition of how colorful it is. I think they were saying that it used more colors. To me, they were always dull and drab-looking colors, while Demon Attack on the Intellivision had bright, vibrant colors. All right, next up is Wabbit. I played this before, but I got to remember how to play it. Probably will come to me after we get going. Yeah, the Moon Earth. It was either in the Atari Age forums or some review online talking about how Demon Attack was more colorful on the Atari. And I'm like, what are you guys looking at? So if you're good enough to not miss, can you just use this as an exploit? I missed though, but you know. Can you use that as an exploit just to get as high a score as possible? Can't this time though, because no, he's up there now. Too slow. Good Lord. I bet the world record holders do that. Just wait for the bottom row. Good lord. I think that's game over. 445. Do I have a score for this one in my book?
World Record Headquarters can I help you.
Doesn't look like it. I guess we gotta start somewhere.
You must not read from the book!
$4.45. What was that game we just played before that? Should I write down a score for that?
Hold it. Nobody said anything about 3 books.
I bet you can abuse that bottom one. If you could just get the timing down. Okay, what are we playing? I forgot to click next on that one. Centipede is next. Dang it.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Code. Did you miss Joust? You played Joust. Just watched it. Nice. Oops. Oh, I should have died there. Did they actually start over? And I didn't realize it? Yes. I think I started over on accident and went right into another game. I didn't even realize it. We were a lot farther than just 13,000, weren't we? Spider always gets me. Oh, I should have died there. Dang spiders. You got me. Ah, you got me. Yeah, it's flying by. Flying by. Alright, Star Fox is next. And it's not the Nintendo Star Fox. My memory tells me this is on those lists of bad games, or at least it's made by a bad company. That's what my memory tells me. Is it? I don't know. I can't shoot that thing up there, so I'm not sure what it's there for. I could be wrong about it being a bad game. I just thought it was made by a company that was known for bad games. Is it the second best Atari game? I'm dead already? Just like that? Or do you mean second worst Atari game? It's probably not as bad as Firefly. Did I just have 3 lives and now I'm down to 1? Wait. That's it. It's just 1 life. Is that it? It's just 1 life? I thought I saw 3 characters up in the top corner. Did I not see 3 characters up in the top corner? Or three men? You see 3 men. That would indicate 3 lives. You're supposed to pick 3 guys up. This ain't the Blue Oyster Bar. Well, it is blue at the top, though. Pick 3 guys up? I don't know what the point of this game is. Is there actually a manual for this one? I'm in my 2600 manuals folder. And there it is, Star Fox. Let's see what it says. Star Fox by Mythicon has a high level of computer intelligence built in. The enemy is very smart and always knows where you are. It has automatic tracking system which tells at what altitude you are flying, what airspeed you are maintaining, and your rate of acceleration and deceleration. Because the extraordinary sensing devices on board. I didn't recognize any of this stuff. A fighter drone is capable of detecting your every motion, except when bombing. It will attempt to evade your laser cannon and reestablish an attack position behind your ship. Its sensors will also detect your entry into Beta 7's atmosphere. While you're recovering trimetalcium crystals, it will assume a bombing mode since it is not constructed to survive the ionized gases of the atmosphere. In this mode, it will detect your location, hover above you, and release tactical bombs. When you rise out of the atmospheric level, it reassumes its attack mode and the firing of its missiles. Well, how do we start the game? How do we play the game? I think the men are to indicate the type of level you are playing in, I think. Possibly. Begin play by pressing the reset button. Okay, once you press the red button, you're free to begin searching for crystals. They are usually located just off screen to the left or to the right. Flying in one direction, then turning around and flying in the other direction is the best way to find crystals. Scoring is done by destroying enemy fighters and recovering blue trimetallisium crystals. To destroy a fighter drone, you may shoot it with your laser or ram it. Be careful, in the second level or difficulty, your ship is destroyed if you ram the enemy. Lives remaining in addition to your current life are displayed at the top of the screen. You have a total of 4 lives at the beginning of each game. Sure thing, Mythicon. They went through the trouble of, we didn't see no crystals. Do we want to look for a crystal? Are those things crystals? I think we got a crystal. But it's game over already. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to see what the crystals were. It's 4 lives. Yeah. Alright, next up is Atlantis. Not as good as Intellivision's Atlantis. It's a very popular Atari game, though. Starts off easy. You could just use the middle shooter. Which I think is easier to shoot with. I can't shoot with these side ones whatsoever. But good thing we got it back, though. Not very good at that one. But what is my high score, though? 53,500. Pac-Man. You want to play Pac-Man, do you? Shaw Wario? Donk 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 donk. Trying to trap me. Oh, I slipped on my fingers. Where'd he come from? Contrary to popular belief, this is the best Atari game ever made. It has my favorite sound effects in any Atari game. Whoa, look at that. I got that cherry. And it was a cherry. I know it was. You can't tell me it wasn't a cherry. May look like a block, but I think it was just Starburst cherry. That's why it's in block form.
Kneel before Zeus!
I know, how is it possible that Atari could pull off such a great looking Pac-Man? Exactly, I know what you're meaning by that. How is this even possible? Another Starburst. I think this one was watermelon. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's see Billy Mitchell do that.
They said there's been 10 billion games played. How are you going to do it? I says, because I'm Billy Mitchell.
It's a wafer.
I hold over 2,000 world records.
Going downhill pretty quickly. These ghosts are fast.
I'm Todd Rogers, the king of video games.
They are relentless. Baloney. No, this is the best version. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is like the greatest version of all time. 3,999? Oh man, my record was 4,561. Dang it. What did I miss in chat? I probably wasn't reading it right. My dad would only play Bases Loaded and Ring King for the NES back in the late 80s. Nice. Cutting edge sound effects. Yeah, great sound effects. I love the sound effects in this game. Put out a much better version of my Pac-Man for the Intellivision. No, this is the greatest right here. Combo's pretzel snack. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Billy Mitchell, maybe the Pac-Man champ, but not the Atari Pac-Man champ. Yeah. Tecmo banned him from competing, I think. As did Queen Galaxies. Yeah, probably. And Reindeer's talking about butterflies. Yeah, I was killed by butterflies in that last game. Yeah, I see that. Add Thunder Castle. Nico, which system am I playing? There's no Thunder Castle on the Atari. There's Adventure. That's okay, though. I'll be right back while I go use the bathroom, and you can change your pick if you want. So I'll be right back. Is Venture better on the Atari 2600? I don't know. I guess it was about the same when I played. It wasn't too much difference. I'm kind of bored of playing Adventure on the Intellivision because of the limitations with the score and everything. Could be interesting to play it on another console, though. I want to sneeze. They changed the lore of Pac-Man, huh? Let's see what the Pac-Man manual says. What does it say about the lore of Pac-Man? Here's Pac-Man. We know that millions of people all over the world would love the Pac-Man arcade game. Pac-Man has won the hearts of men, women, and children everywhere. Let me zoom in a little more so I'm straining my eyes here. We also know that Pac-Man has traditionally been an arcade game. Well, we at Atari know all about arcade games. After all, we make some of the greatest arcade games in the world, and we know how to bring the same dynamite gameplay to your home. Our Pac-Man has all the excitement and challenge of the standard arcade game, and you get to play in the comfort and convenience of your own home. This is especially advantageous if you still plan to make an occasional appearance at an arcade to show off your great playing skills. Little do they know that you've been practicing at home all along. Just in case you're new to Pac-Man, don't worry, it's easy to learn. You'll be a pro in no time at all. So relax and get comfortable and enjoy in the privacy of your own home. We suggest that you read the instruction booklet thoroughly before gameplay. Okay, let's see. The object of Pac-Man is to keep Pac-Man happy and healthy in his home of Mazeland. Pac-Man starts the game with 4 lives. Okay. Don't need to know that. The following information lists all the Pac-Man nutritional needs. Video wafers. These are the dotted lines on the screen. You maneuver Pac-Man around the playfield over the video wafers. He automatically eats the video wafers and they disappear from the maze. You score 1 point for each video wafer he eats. The power pills, you know. Okay, we know about the power pills. Yeah. Okay, we can skip that one. Vitamins. Vitamins are the 2 intersecting rectangles in the center of the playfield. They only appear for a few moments, then disappear and reappear. These vitamins are worth 100 points. And the ghosts are known as the Ghost Quartet. Okay, that's enough reading of that one. What are we playing? Phoenix. And excuse me for a moment, because every time I sneeze, my nose runs like a coffee. No matter what time of year it is, it makes no difference. I didn't care for Flintstone vitamins either. They were too tart for my liking. Luckily, these days, you know, they make gummy ones if you still like, if you still don't want to swallow a vitamin. The vitamins do taste, the gummy ones do taste like gummies. They're not too bad. But honestly, I just prefer just to swallow a damn vitamin real quick and get it over with. Fish oil? Oh boy, that doesn't sound too good. let's start over. The debate of what game is better, Phoenix or Demon Attack? On the Atari, that is. Because Demon Attack, I like the enemies in Demon Attack. A little bit better, I think. But Phoenix has the boss. The end boss. But I like these birds too, though. These birds are nice. There's a lot of bullets coming down in this version. A lot of bullets coming down. It's good when you get them right in the middle, and then they don't split into pieces. There's so many bullets coming down in this one. And they come down really fast. Well, I didn't care for Flintstones vitamins. Fruity Pebbles were probably my favorite cereal as a kid. I remember I won a contest in a Fruity Pebbles. Where they sent you a magic kit to learn magic tricks. Little basic magic tricks, that kid-sized magic tricks. They weren't very good, but I guess we're okay. But as a kid, that was pretty cool, though, you know. Winning something? Gosh dang it, man. There's so many bullets that come down. So easy to get trapped. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know what magic set this was, and I probably couldn't figure out half the magic tricks. I know there was some kind of rolly thing where you put like a piece of paper on it and a dollar bill or something in it. Supposed to make it turn into a dollar bill. I don't know if I ever did figure that thing out properly. What's my best score for this game? 18,010. So no. Fruity Pebbles had good toys too. I used to like my toys that came in the cereal boxes. Little red pesto with the blue ball on it. I don't remember. I can't remember what else was in that thing. I don't know if I can remember even one more magic trick that was in that thing anymore. It's all faded from memory. I do remember this little water squirter thing that came from a Fruity Pebbles. It either was Fred or Barney shaped. And it was the kind that you just fill with water in the sink by squeezing it, and then you just squeeze it out. And I think we also had, from Fruity Pebbles, I think, if I remember right, a way to make juice pops in the freezer. You fill ice cube tray full of juice. But this one, I think, had a Fruity Pebbles design to it, though. Like it was all red, and I think each of the sticks that you'd put in the cubes was like related to the Flintstones, I think. Okay, we're playing Snoopy. I also remember another prize I got in one of the only times I ever got alphabets. It was a seed that you grow, and it actually turned into something. And I don't know what it turned into. I don't know if it was a flower or if it was just a plant. But you got a seed, and my mother planted it, I think, in a little pot, and something grew. I don't know what it was, but it was either a flower or a plant or something. You like Fruit Loops over Pebbles? I preferred Fruity Pebbles over Fruit Loops. I liked them both, though. I prefer Apple Jacks over Fruit Loops. That's another memory I have. We had, back then there was, you had sleeping bags, so a lot of kids had sleeping bags. I think one of them was a Kellogg's one. I think it had all the Kellogg's characters on it. And I may have had a second one. And I can't remember what was on the second one. I don't know if it was also cereal related or if it was something else. We probably had to send away for that one, like an advertisement on the box to send away for a sleeping bag or something. I remember what was on the blue one. I had a blue sleeping bag. I don't remember what was on it. Can't remember what was on it. Tricks? I had Tricks, but it wasn't my favorite or anything. I think we talked about cereal before. My favorites were like Fruity Pebbles, Cookie Crisp, but I ate just about anything, though. Wheat Chex. Ate a lot of Wheat Chex over the years, as an adult and a kid. Oops. Just regular old Raisin Bran, Mini Wheats, lots of Mini Wheats. I'd even eat Cheerios as long as I could pour sugar in the bowl as a kid. Same thing with Corn Flakes and pour the sugar in. Rice Krispies if I could add a banana. Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks. I ate it all. I didn't like Captain Crunch at first, but I grew to like it. Tricks, Kicks. I didn't care for Lucky Charms. I didn't like the marshmallows. I thought they were overrated. The cereal was bland without the marshmallows. Mr. T cereal. I may have tried that once. Maybe I tried that once. I feel like I did try some of that stuff one time. Like C-3POs. And maybe Ghostbusters once, maybe. I think I have a memory of trying Donkey Kong Jr. cereal one time. It was like super damn sweet and fruity fun. Maybe too fruity. Ice cream cone cereal? I didn't have that one. Cookie Crisp, Sugar Smacks. They're both pretty much identical. I think I liked Kellogg's Raisin Bran over Post Raisin Bran because Post didn't have sugar on their raisins. Well, Kellogg's had sugar on their raisins. Yeah, these days I don't even buy cereal anymore. Except on maybe once a year. I'm more about oatmeal. Instant oatmeal. I don't care for the stuff that's not instant. I didn't like peanut butter cereal. Anything with peanut butter and cereal. I think I even liked Cinnamon Toast Crunch at one time. But not a whole lot, but a little bit. I remember my mother would eat shredded wheat. And that's without sugar, you know, not the mini wheats. The big old shredded wheats. I can't recall if I liked it. All had the same taste? Probably did. Still cutouts are so much better? I don't know. I bought one of those ones with the big oats, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I like the instant stuff. I love the instant stuff. I could just cook it in the microwave for a minute or two, and it's done. Google tells me there's not much different health-wise between instant and the other stuff. If Google's not lying to me. Weetabix? I feel like I've heard of that. Monopoly cereal? I remember even trying the cartoony ones. Like I think I tried because I had a sister who, we buy cereal for, and I think we had strawberry shortcake cereal one time. It was probably pretty good. I don't remember what it tasted like though. Some of those, I don't remember what they tasted like. Like C-3POs weren't really all that great, but it was just cool to have a Star Wars cereal, you know. What other ones was there? Was there also a Rainbow Bright cereal? I think there was.
And right now, you are in
I feel like I remember trying it. I'm not for sure about trying Ghostbusters, but it feels like a memory. I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a little bit past the time where I was eating a lot of cereal, and I don't remember it. I don't think I tried that one. Or who knows what I was doing at that point in time in my life when that cereal was out. Like, I don't remember trying the Mario or Zelda one either. More the bite, less mushy. I like the mushy. Give me the mush. I can't recall if I tried the Nintendo cereal. Can't recall. Trying to think if there's any other. Oh yeah, Honeycomb. Honeycomb was great. Bought that quite a bit too for a while. Sometimes I would go through cycles and switch since there was so many I liked. I never actually tried any of that cereal. The Halloween cereal. Chon Chocolate, Frankenberry, Blueberry. Never tried any of it. I know I wouldn't have liked Chon Chocolate because I can't stand chocolate cereal. I may have liked the other two, but it never got around to trying. Well, isn't Count Chocula was the most popular of the brands though? The styles, I mean. What happened there? Did he die off screen? Cocoa Puffs? Yeah, I didn't like any chocolate cereal. Didn't like any of it. Unicorn cereal? Yeah, same way. I like chocolate. You know, I try not to eat much chocolate these days. I eat chocolate like once in a blue moon these years. It's very rare. Maybe a couple times a year at most. Oh, you finished the video too? Nice. Yeah, Honey Smacks. I've actually learned to like Captain Crunch, but for a while there I didn't like it. That one grew on me. Just said cereal on it. Not sure if we went to any stores that had that. I'm sure we had a generic Rice Krispies. But it didn't just say cereal on it. I do recall, you know how you get those publishers clearinghouse things in the mail, and they tried to sell you magazines. You get a magazine subscription to things. I decided to get a magazine subscription. This was like in the early 2000s, and I decided to get Consumer Reports for like a year. And I remember there was an episode where they were going over cereal, and for a few of them, like Captain Crunch, they preferred Malto Meal brand over the actual brand name. They kind of praised Malto Meal for a few of their off-brands. I remember buying the Captain Crunch multi-meals for a while there. That's the right name, right? Malto Meal? That is the cereal in bags, but without the box. I think it's Malto Meal. I got some Aldi brand cereal before, and it tasted about the same as the real thing. They did a good job with Aldi brand, if you have an Aldi's grocery store near you. The flavored oatmeal is pretty good too on rare. I like that on rare occasions. I don't like it all the time though. I'm trying to remember which ones I got from there. Was it like Cookie Crisp? Maybe Fruity Pebbles generic from Aldi's? I can't remember which ones I got. Unless it was actual Cookie Crisp. I think it's Aldi's Cookie Crisp. It was like a couple years ago, I think. that game over? $7,660. What's my best? That's a new personal best. That is a new personal best.
World Record Headquarters can I help you.
And I just lost my pen somewhere. Dang it, how did... Oh, it's right there. 7,660. Poor People's Store. Well, I have a memory that before Big Lots became more of a more nationwide and clean looking store, there weren't many of them where we lived, and one you had to go a long way out to it, and it felt like a poor people's store at the time. I remember and I remember, besides it looking like a poor people's store at the time, I remember there was some really stank looking customers in there, some that weren't wearing deodorant. So then I remember me and my friend used to make fun of that place all the time. We were probably in middle school, early high school, probably middle school. We used to make fun of that place all the time. Odd Lots, yes, Odd Lots, Spook Ninja. That's where I'd say close to half of my Intellivision games probably came from as a kid, was Odd Lots. Or at least a good portion. Maybe not half, I don't know. A good portion of the early Intellivision games came from Odd Lots. They had them always there cheap, and those are good memories. Yeah, it was like Walmart people. But I wasn't used to that because we went to Kmart all the time. Kmart wasn't like that. When we went to Big Lots, it felt like we was going back to primitive people. Being a impressionable youth, I thought it was the poor people's store. We only went there like a couple times as a kid. Atari games there? Nice. Yeah, we had one in the city that we lived in. It wasn't a far drive at all. It was like just like within a mile, I think. Probably. A mile or two. It was real close. We went there all the time. What are we playing next? We're playing... There's still 9 more games in the queue. I might have to close it, guys, and then I'll reopen it if we have time. Okay, we're playing Chase the Chuck Wagon next.
Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite.
I think I played this on stream, but can I remember what to do? Maybe. 10 games? Well, I don't remember them being that cheap. We've never met anyone who doesn't like lasagna. I don't remember them being that cheap. Even when we went to Odd Lots, I don't remember them being like $1 a game. I think they were like $4 or $5 a game, is my memory, at Odd Lots. But it's a faded memory. It's such a long time ago. I just closed the queue. I just closed. Okay, I'll open it just for you. Add it real quick, and I'll close it again. Add your freeway. Do it again. Do it quickly. Okay, and I'll close it again. The queue's kind of long, so... Yeah, I only have like faded memory of that time, of prices and things. I do know that some of my early games also came from Meyer. That's where I got the iMagic games. Is it the other port? Is it the other port? Because I can't move. There are some weird games where you gotta change ports. I think some of my my tabletops came from KB Toys. I think that's where I got the Tomitronic Tron and the Tomy Scramble. Which I'm still looking for another Tomitronic Tron. This is not working either. Is it a difficulty switch, maybe? Well, just stick around, Jim. If there's time, I can reopen it back up, you know. Difficulty switches. Now let's try the other switches, black and white and color. Game select switch. It's the game select switch. Of all things, it's the game select switch. What am I doing here? I don't remember. Do I gotta chase that guy? Do I gotta catch him? Or do I want to get away from him? We didn't get no games from Service Merchandise, but my mother did buy me a bike from Service Merchandise. I thought Service Merchandise was really cool because we got the catalog all the time. And the games... Was that good or bad? Was catching that guy good? Do I want to catch the bone? Maybe I want to stay away from the guy, but he's not chasing me. No, I guess getting the bone is bad. Because you go to Service Merchandise, and you had to tell them what you wanted, and then the item would come down a conveyor belt. That was just too awesome. I think I just have to reach the wagon, and that's it. You think that's just that? Just reaching the wagon? Has nothing to do with the guy? Should I avoid the guy? Now the guy's chasing me when earlier I was chasing him. Let's find out if that's what I have to do. Yep. Okay, what's going on? I don't have no control of this. Okay, it's just a bowl, I guess? What's that for? I can't get through there. How do I get through there? Oh, I gotta go down and around, I think. Speaking of Ralston... So, getting to that wagon's a good thing, right? Because where's my points at? Do I have any points? Is there any point to this game? Do you, like, get better, or do you just start over every time you play it? Oh, actually, maybe I ran out of time last time. Speaking of Ralston, I remember getting the Chex Cube. I don't know what was going on there. The Chex Rubik's Cube. Even though I didn't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube in the 80s. Just having a Chex Cube was really awesome, though. I know how to solve one now. Five, 4, 3, where we ran out of time. I think it's actual game over. Is 14 my score? What is that? Do I got to score 14? 14 what? Does this game have a manual? I'm not going to write it down in the book, but I'm just curious. Chase the Chuck Wagon. I have a manual in the folder. It's like it's one sheet of paper. Object of the first maze is to move Chucky the dog through the maze and escape through the opening at the top of the screen directly below the Chuck Wagon. If you successfully escape the maze, you will enter the reward screen. The reward screen requires you to wait until the dog dish is woven with Chucky, then press the joystick fire button to allow Chucky to move to the dish and eat it. See, I wasn't doing that. This will score an additional 100 points. If you miss, no points will be rewarded and you will simply go ahead to the next maze. In each maze screen, there'll be objects appearing on the screen, bouncing from side to side. These should be avoided. If they hit Chucky, you will be frozen temporarily, which will decrease your score. Also, in each maze, there is a dog catcher who is chasing Chucky. If he catches Chucky, you will lose a life. You only have 3 to start with, so be careful.
Come get some.
Maybe 14 is my score. It's a pretty crappy score. Even if food companies had a video game department. I wonder which employees actually worked on this game. They probably let someone else do it for them. They probably just slapped their name on it. Or maybe they just hired some amateurs. Alright, we're playing summer games and California games. Oh boy. Or maybe one of their employees was like, oh, Atari? I love Atari. I can make one of those. I don't think he has that game, Jim.
Excuse me. I believe you have my stapler.
I think he plays Chase the Mullet Wagon. GS is here. Hurdle. Okay, let's start over because I didn't get what I was doing. Boy, the timing of that is not easy. He doesn't miss any. Being in the computer looks like it's going to be some difficult task. The pants is hard? Yeah, like really. He's not going! What did I do? Oh no, he's stuck! Oh, I see what I was doing. Derp. He still beat me. I got a little bit closer this time. Man, it's tough to beat that computer. Oh, man. Is this the only game we get? Is this it? Is this whole game just hurdles? Do we get not to pick anything else? I'm sick of the hurdles already. I don't know if there was a select. Let's see what happens after he wins. Oh no. They're making me compete. Yep, this switch. This is the difficulty switch. Fortunately, I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe I should have read the manual how to control these things. Maybe I'm not controlling this guy. Gain speed by hitting the fire button on each downstroke. Aha! Then quit. On each downstroke, as your swimmer's arm reaches the water, turn quickly at the pool's wall and by tapping the joystick left before you hit the wall, then the strokes, time the strokes and the turns well. Okay, we'll try it one more time. That's a much better time. Okay, what is this? Skeet shooting. Targets are launched from the right or the left of the firing range. You press the fire button. Move the stick left or right, up or down to sight the target and shoot by pressing fire button.
What
Shoot
would you
at either
say
one or
you
two
do
targets from the 8 shooting posts. Adjust your aim carefully and quickly before you fire. Keep in mind that there is a slight gravitational pull on your sight as you aim. The shooter with the most hits out of 25 wins the medal. Am I shooting his in mine? Because that counts against me, I think. Or am I not the blue? So that means I won? Doesn't tell you anything else. Next is 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. At go, but not before, move the joystick as fast as you can in any direction to make your runner sprint. Keep the joystick moving in all directions as fast as you can until your runner reaches the finish line. What does that mean? Move the joystick as fast as you can in any direction. I mean, I got to go back and forth, up and down. What does that mean? I got to keep hitting one direction over and over again?
That's your thing, and you're going to come at me with
I got to
that?
go in a circle?
You might get a response. That's all I'm saying.
It doesn't say. It doesn't really explain it right. It says keep the joystick moving in all directions. That's bizarre. He beat me. He's probably going to beat me again. I always get a slow start. Ah! And my thumb's getting sore. Look at that. By 3 points of a second. Can I just try going back and forth? Can I just go in one direction? No, going back and forth does not do it. Is that like he hate me? Who is he hate me again? I forgot who that is. Who was that? He hate me. That sounds so familiar. That should be a pop culture thing that I shouldn't forget. That I've forgotten. Oh, you think I should try the joystick? Let's give it a go. I don't know if this is a good joystick for this. Might break the thing. No, this is terrible. Look how slow I'm going. No, this is bad. This is not a good joystick for this. An actual Atari joystick, maybe. Not this one. Not this one. Maybe if I had a real joystick. That thing's not really a real joystick. But it worked pretty good for Pac-Man, though. This Pac-Man. Let's move on to the next event. This is swimming relay. 3-man teams compete. Let's skip that one. This one is this is the GIMP relay.
Two chicks at the same time.
Horse fault. I thought maybe it was the penis inspector. I don't know what that guy was doing over there. The winner is determined by points gained in special maneuvers during this routine. The additional screen shows your gymnast ready to start his run to the pommel horse.
The gun is good!
The penis
Punish Revengers 2.
is evil.
Press the fire button to start your man running toward the horse. Press it again as he nears to initiate a mount. Once mounted, your gymnast holds the pommel horse bar and circles the horse axis in a rhythmic motion. Points are given for mounting and dismounting correctly and traversing. And they
the crane operator can't always see the
hold on
loads he
the
is
sound
lifting
effects
to
for
the
a
floor is
second.
far above
I
him.
gotta read this.
How does he know where to put the load?
I'll wait for the next one too. Or maybe it's not going to go. The upper screen shows your gymnast in motion on the pommel horse. The lower screen shows your gymnast's hand position by a pair of dots that follow his motion up and down the horse. Increase his speed as he revolves around the horse's axis by pushing joystick left before he moves across the bottom of the pommel horse. Push it to the right as he approaches the top of the horse. If you're quick, he can increase speed faster by pushing the joystick right or left more than once. Your athlete will slow down if you fail to press the joystick right or left. But he'll keep on the horse in motion. Move the joystick up to move him to the top of the horse. Move it down for your gymnast to reach the south end. Up to down or down to up is full. Oh my God, transversal. This is rough. Okay, let's skip that one. Okay, rowing. This is the last one. A ready, set, go sequence begins this speed event. Move the joystick left and right in rhythm to gain top speed. This is the left and right one. Speed is shown on an indicator in the middle of the screen. The fastest time wins the event. This is the last one. And we're not going to get no awards because we didn't win anything. Oh, it's got to be in rhythm. Oh, I see. Can we start this whenever? I don't know if I'll get it though. I was not that far behind on this one. Oh, I closed the queue, Oni. But I'll probably play your game right at the end. so don't worry about it. I'll get it in for the end. Welcome, Oni. So we're done with this game. Now let's move on to California games. Okay, I think this is the one with the hacky sack guy. I was wrong thinking it was summer games. I guess it's California games.
I'm Todd Rogers, the king of video games.
I hold over 2,000 world records.
This is what Michael H was talking about. He was talking about the colors and everything in the beginning of this one. Listen to that music, man. It's hard to skip this. It's such rockin' tune, man. Okay, these are the different... Okay. Let me get the book out for this one, so we can actually try to do this properly. In this program, you can play from the hip California game sponsors, abbreviated on the screen as they follows. Starting play. Footbag. This is probably the most laid-back event, but don't lose your cool. Footbag event is juggling with your feet. In this event, you have to keep a juggling bag in the air for 90 seconds without using your hands. Success is all in the timing. If you time your kicks correctly, you will keep the bag bouncing in the air. Press the fire button to kick the bag in the air and to start the event. As the bag falls back toward the ground, hit the fire button to kick it. Perform a headbutt, press the fire button or up just before the bag drops below the level of your head. So I guess we'll start with epics. I guess that's probably the foot bag. It doesn't say that in the manual, though, I don't think. Or maybe we're just picking a sponsor. Maybe that's just to pick a sponsor. I'm not sure. Maybe this is it. Maybe it is. Fart bag? Well, I don't think we're catching the ball with that, so, but if you want to catch the ball with that, I guess. Look at those fancy. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Juke Nukem. So next up is half pipe skateboarding. It's time to get air on the half pipe. Skateboarding is definitely an awesome event.
I can't believe it, Jim. That girl standing over
and coordination, often with amazing results. To be riding a skateboard, especially built half-pipe, will have a 90-second period to build a speed and successfully complete stunts. The object of the half-pipe is to ride the backboard. Okay, press the fire button to start the event. To gain speed, pump your skater by moving the joystick up when your skater is going up to the ramp. To move the stick down when he's going down. Perform a stunt, move the joystick as shown in the diagram. Pay close attention to the timing. Tap the joystick right to start aerial turn. Press the fire button to start a hand plant. Tap the right to start a kick turn. Left to start aerial turn. Fire button to start a hand plant, all on different sides. To start a kick turn, do not hold the joystick in either direction too long or you will fall. We'll just try it. Dingle, 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 dingleberry. I forgot how to do the other ones. It said the fire button somewhere, but oh well. Can't hear you dancing. We did something, but we didn't do it right. Hand plant has to be done. Okay, right at the lip of it. Press the fire button just to reach up the ramp. The skater will plant his hands. Wait to release the button until the skater is past the handstand, about to release his hand. If you fail, hold the fire button to... You will fall if you hold the fire button too long. The kick turn is down towards the bottom. Do not hold the joystick in either direction too long or you will fall. I can't seem to do the lips. Oh. I keep letting go of the fire button. Oh well, let's go on to the next one. BMX racing. Press the joystick right to increase your speed. Press the fire button to jump. Move the joystick left to put on the brakes. When you're in the air, use the joystick to perform stunts. Move the stick down to do a tabletop. Hold as long as possible. Then center the joystick to put the bike back down. Move the stick up to do a flip. Timing is important. Dingle, 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 dingle. I bet if you got the hang of it, it's probably pretty good. You gotta get a hang of the controls. There's some timing to learn. Not very good at the stunts. Oh man. I'd like to see the world record for this. Oh man. Okay. Surfing. Hold the fire button to make sharper, fast turns. Wait, you steer the board to the surfer's left, move the joystick up. Steer the board to the surfer's right, move the joystick down. Press the fire button, hold the fire button down to make sharper and faster turns. Press the joystick right to hang 10, but remember to hold the board steady. If you get too close to the bottom of the wave, you'll end your ride and leaving the wave. If you go over the top of the wave and turn your board around in the air, you can catch the wave again. I don't know if I'm going to figure this out. Where am I? I'm gone off. Gosh. Oh my god. This is too much. Jeez. Where am I? Yeah, I don't think I want to look. I don't think I'm ready to master this one. Is that a reference to the Brady Bunch episode? I slightly remember that. Okay, what's next? That's it. Okay. That's just choosing a sponsor. I think you play all the same games regardless of what sponsor you choose. We should have chose Casio in tribute to John Candy. It's a Casio. Okay, next up is a Burger Time. They didn't say which Burger Time. We're gonna play the original. This reminds me of a GTA 3 commercial. You jump from red square to red square. Man, those enemies spawn like immediately. They're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to respawn immediately. I know they probably didn't want this. They probably wanted Chaotic Grill. But we're playing this. That's it, Monkey's Paradise. Hey, this hot dog turned into a hot dog all of a sudden. Why wasn't he a hot dog the whole time? Why is he just now turning into a hot dog? Has he been a hot dog the whole time? Is only one of them a hot dog? And the other one's just a block? I mean, and television had some steep competition here, man. They better be careful. I thought it was a cheese stick or something. Hey, that root beer glass looks pretty good. And I love how rude the pepper sounds. Sounds so rude and vulgar when you spray something. Oops. Hey, wait a minute. Did it reset all the buns? Or did I win that? What happened there? What do you think happened there? Did I complete it, or did I lose a life? You think I won it? Yeah, I was gonna say the bun didn't fall. That is correct. Oh, come on, that went right through him. Let's use that pepper again just to hear that noise. It sounds so vulgar. Is it mustard time? Can I get 2 in 1? 2 in 1, look at that. They look like 2 toothpicks sticking through the hamburger bun. Raspberries. Philadelphia Collins. Oh, I still need to watch that show. Still need to watch that. I keep saying I'm going to watch it one day, and I never do. Because, you know, I always say that. I think I'd probably enjoy it, but, you know, I just got to get around to actually doing stuff, and I don't do it. Okay, let's move on from this. Let's move on from this. We're running low on time anyway, so let's get to some bowling, shall we? This is a quick one. But I don't know if I know my timing and where to stand. I know there's probably a good place to stand, and it's probably at the bottom, but you need to know when to move the ball up. And that wasn't it. Still too early. Or too late, I mean. That's close. Can we get half a dance? Let's get half a dance. Half a dance. I do believe there's a way to get a strike from just doing it from down there. Maybe we'll just try up the middle. Oh, man. See, just like in television bowling, once you learn the secret and the timing, you can probably get a 300. And I know there's 300 scores of this on Twin Galaxies, so. Come on. There's no markers though. You know, the timing, like how do you know where to do it at? Unless you put like a piece of tape on your screen, maybe. Maybe they do that. Because they that's probably not cheating, right? Putting a piece of tape on your screen? Or is it cheating? What does Twin Galaxies think of that? Putting a piece of tape on your screen. Is that in the rule books? I don't think we're going to get that strike today. Oh, so close. I wanted the full dance, but we're not going to get it. Oh, man, it's so close. Let's see if we can just at least get a strike. You know, I should move on. Man, I get so close to a strike, man. Getting cheated, man. Cheated. I don't think I'm gonna try it in the middle. Maybe we'll get one. Maybe not. If I don't get one on the 10th frame here, we're just gonna move on. There we go.
Great Scott!
We got a strike. Now I feel better. Now before we play Rickster's game, which is next, I have to use the bathroom again. I'll be back.
Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store.
Who the hell are you?
Name's Ash. Housewares.
Okay, who wants a tangwich?
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
So we're playing Space Invaders Game 7 LOL. Good luck to me. I'm not fast enough. That's it. That's it. Well, this ain't gonna last long, Richter. Plus, we need to move on anyway. We're running low on time. Yeah, it's brutal. So you don't mind, do you?
World Record Headquarters can I help you.
Jim requested K. Joe Chases the Cheeses. Is that an actual Atari game? Is that a homebrew? What is that? What? Is that a joke? Is that a joke one? Might be a joke one, but I don't know. I mean, anything's possible, so. KO, not K-Joe, though. Well, I don't think I have it. You have to send it to me. You should get on Discord and send it to me. That's another good thing about Discord, is you can send me ROMs or just send me files. What would you like in his place? Anything in particular? Crazy Climber. Send him spyware. What? That's a really bad idea. Jim's not a stranger. I wouldn't accept files from just anybody. Only people I know.
Large fries, pie, large coffee, pronto. Got me good, buddy?
Like, why is this guy climbing this building? There's something in the manual about it? Fall. I screwed up there. But I don't know how to go back down when you go back up. I think you're kind of screwed, aren't you? Peek on Samantha Fox. Well, who wouldn't want to peek on that? But back then, of course, not today. 'Cause, you know. I couldn't move. Sometimes you just can't move to the side. Maybe I have to be like. Maybe if I'm like that. No, even that I can. Sometimes it just won't go. He'll go in any position. And that's what he said. Or she said. I don't know. Open up already. I've got time all day for this. Open the windows. God, this has hurt my thumb. So I'm trying a different technique, but it's not good for defense, though. Yeah, well, I didn't die from that one. It's game over. What's my score? 40,700? Have I ever written down a score for this game? I don't know. Do not know. Yeah, it's an improvement. It was 36,600. We have an improvement. Look at that. Next up is I Want My Mommy. Where's that at? I have all the games. Is it a homebrew or is it an original release? Original release. Sometimes I have some things in other folders that, but no, that one folder even less. Do you think it could be without the I and just the W? No, I shouldn't check this folder. I thought I had all the original releases, but I guess I don't have all of them. Like I thought I did. Also released as Apples and Dolls. Can we check? It's not a PAL release, right? Hold on. Oh wait, I checked this one. It was another one I was going to check. It was a different one. Not this one. I have it. It's like I figured out what to do. On accident. Oh, I'm not going up there? Thought I was heading to the apple. What am I doing then? I can't do nothing. Maybe I need to set all those? You think that's it? That was it. That's what you had to do. I think you have to set them all. It seems silly, but I think that's what you're supposed to do. I just realized we started over. I think he turns around fast here, doesn't he? Wow, this one's different. Wow. Good taste in games. Well, it's not the worst game in the world. Okay, for Venture, we're only going to go through... We're only going through the levels once. If we even get that far, because we're... I guess we're going overtime, so... These things move fast. Just a story pop-up that some Switch 2 screens may have been damaged by staples. So one weird thing, it's not showing me that the section has been completed, you know. Even though we completed it, there's nothing on the screen to signal that we completed it. I guess you just have to know for yourself that you completed it. Why would the Switch be stapled in the first place? That's a good question. Like, what part is being stapled and why? This seems harder to navigate than the Intellivision version, in this room in particular. See if it just takes some practice. Yeah, probably just takes some practice. God, he's quick there. Okay. Staples from the documentation. Man, this version's hard as hell. Man, oh man, oh man. GameStop. God, screw those guys. What idiots. Every time you think they're close to going out of business, they don't. You see things in the paper, oh man, they're on the verge of bankruptcy, there's no way they're going to survive, and they're still here. I got mad when they started taking in retro games. At first, when you said Staples, I thought you meant the store Staples. Oh, wait. No dynamite. I forgot. No dynamite. No dynamite. Dynamite's bad.
Excuse me. I believe you have my stapler.
Oops. Man, I'm starting off bad already. This is a great game, though. Taz is awful hungry. I forget when the food item changes. Is it at the certain score? Yeah, okay. 2,500 is root beer. That means probably 5,000 will be something else. That was a close one. Where is everything? There we go. Nope, 5,000 doesn't change it. Must be another number. I do think there's something like ice cream or something that shows up. There we go. Ice cream.
Groovy.
Popsicles. Don't mind if I do. I like popsicles. These popsicles or fudgesicles. They do kind of blend in with the dynamite though, which is bad. If you're not paying attention, your eyes might play some tricks on you. Especially if you're zoning out, this is a bad one to have in here. See, I almost made a mistake thinking.
We don't need to try to suck more money out of you.
I think that was a bonus stage and I already screwed it up. Or am I screwing it up? And it's game over, just like that. What was my score? 33,000 and what? 33,300. Let's check the book. No, 38,000 I had before. Alright. So next up is Freeway. I would have lost there. Yeah, I did lose there. Kinda, sorta. Not sure what that screen was, but I didn't like that one.
This damn video game! No, it ain't the game, it's this controller! It's the controller! It's the controller!
Hold on a second. I did choose a one-player game, right? No, I didn't. I think I chose a two-player game.
Open-faced club sandwich.
For as basic as this game is, I like this game an awful lot. It's one of my favorites. It's so simple, you're just going across the screen. No back and forth, you're just going up and down. But it's awful fun though. There are other variations where there's more traffic. And big buses and things. I think that's the last and final variation. $25. That make you a frog. This is a lot tougher. But we're going to move on, though, to our last and final game of the night. Sitting at the meeting room in Activision one day, let's make a game based on why did the chicken cross the road? Probably. At least your chicken is invulnerable. Yeah. That is nice. All right.
We've never met anyone who doesn't like lasagna.
Nobody? Nobody?
They said there's been 10 billion games played. How are you going to do it? I says, because I'm Billy Mitchell.
All right, we're going to play a game or two of this. So we'll see how we do here. I usually do better on the Intellivision version. Just like that, game over. Just like that, it's game over. Give it one more try. I might be too tired to concentrate on this.
It's like, oh my god, a cow! We're gonna move.
Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite.
Wouldn't it be funny if we like launched a chicken up in the air?
How do you make the lasso shorter? Because the lasso goes out too long when I'm too close to the black cow. In the Intellivision version, it doesn't do that. Television version, you could just be right in front of it and you're going to get it. Like my lasso like went over his head. Maybe that's a variation. Yeah, it does, but not all the time. In the Intellivision version, it's not every time. But it's some of the time. Most of the time. I've seen some in the Intellivision version where there's not always a black cow after his skull. It like throws you off after a while, I think. Set the difficulty at B down. Do I have that at B? Yeah, I already have it at B. Maybe the thing is just longer on this one. Left difficulty switch at A shortens the rope. Oh, we should try it at A. Give it another go. Let's get that shorter rope. See, look at that. It's harder to get those guys in this one. They made it easier in the Intellivision version to get those cows, the black ones. Or to get any cow. What the hell, game, man? They're really screwing with me here. Okay, 701. That's as good as I'm going to do today. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we got. My record is 962, so... And who knows if I had a short rope or a long rope. Alright.
Ooh, fishy, 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 fish.
So tomorrow...
A fish, fishy, ooh.
We're playing game show games on the Commodore. We might play some of the ones we've already played, but we're going to play the ones that we haven't played first. And if we have time, we'll play some of the ones that we have played. And they're all going to be, probably all going to be floppy drive games. And then on Saturday, we'll be doing MAME games. Is there cornhole on the Commodore? I don't even know. Don't know if such a thing exists. But I'm sure you'll find it. Saturday, MAME games. Sunday, we're going to start the Crimson Crown. Probably so. Do I even want to look for it? No, not really, but maybe I'll look around. Alright, good night, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow.